My name is Paige, a 30-year-old housewife who also works from home. My husband, Tobias, is an employee of a big company, and we live in a condo. My parents-in-law live nearby, but not mine. The other day when I went to visit, it took 4 hours by Shinkansen one day. I visited my house because my older sister, Phoebe, who lives there, just had a baby. I can't believe I'm an aunt! I also wanted to meet my parents and Phoebe and Paul's family there. Grandpa Philip and Grandma Pam are living overseas now. And my younger brother Kevin is involved in various activities every day and flies all over the country, so he only comes home sometimes. It wasn't a big gathering this time, but I gotta go back and see everyone for the first time in a while, so it was a great day. Like this. Hold the baby by supporting its neck, okay? Yes, like that. Good job. You're doing better than Paul, who's been holding the baby a lot more than you.
Yeah, it's embarrassing, but that's true.
I know. I once got special training on how to hold a baby from the Whisker Wizard Association that Kevin introduced me to before. Hold on a minute. Yeah, I could sense it. People from there are going to visit here with Kevin next week.
Yes! I'll ask for an arm wrestling match since it was a tie last time. 10-10. I'm gonna win next time.
Really? Haven't seen them for a while, so I'm excited. By the way, I've been wondering, but does your baby also have a sixth sense like you, Phoebe?
That's highly possible. I remember when you used your sixth sense to easily find Grandpa who got lost in a mall, and also found out he was the one who ate Paige's pudding.
I remember that. He ate 9 puddings in total, and he spent 3 hours in the bathroom afterwards. And was taken to the hospital. Glad he was okay. True that. Anyways, sorry to change the subject, but you moved into, what was it again? A condo recently with Tobias, right? Yep. After everything is settled, come visit!
Sounds good. If it's a condo, must be pretty spacious, unlike ours with this many people, with not enough room. Lucky you.
Hold on a minute. Yeah, I could sense it. I wonder, What are you sensing? Tell me! Oh, it's actually something bad. I just have this feeling that something bad is going to happen to you, Paige. What? Seriously? At that time, I was living a normal, happy life with Tobias, so I couldn't believe what Phoebe was saying at first. But a few days later, his father, my father-in-law, passed away due to a worsening chronic illness. So, since she became alone, she asked if she could live with us, and we said yes. My impression of her was that she was a very quiet person who always hid behind my father-in-law. But after living together, that changed completely. Paige! What are you doing locking yourself in there? I'm a little hungry now, so can you bring me some snacks? Oh, please leave me alone! Even though I'm working in my room, she knocks on my door several times a day and interrupts me, saying I need snacks or go buy tea for me. I reluctantly opened the door and said, I'm working, so I'd appreciate it if you could prepare it by yourself. What? Is that how you treat your mother-in-law? Stop complaining and get me some snacks now! At first, I ignored whatever she said, but recently I've been listening to her since she keeps banging on the door so loudly that I can't get any work done. On top of that, she never helps me with housework. Instead, she would complain about the food I make, saying that it's too salty or tastes bad. If I had known that she was like this, I would have refused when she asked to live with us. The stress I was receiving from her was piling up, and I couldn't stand it anymore. So I decided to talk to Tobias that night. Hey, your mom kept on telling me to go to the liquor store to buy wine for her and clean the kitchen sink because it was dirty, so I couldn't get any work done today. The kitchen sink wasn't that dirty to begin with.
Huh? Oh, really? I see.
Also, you heard her say the rice was too mushy and the fried chicken was soggy during dinner, right? I swear it wasn't. Wasn't she quieter and nicer when your father was around?
Well, my dad was a strict person. When I was little, I saw my dad scolding my mom a lot.
I see. So father-in-law was controlling those bad aspects of her, but the moment he passed, all of that was released. That makes a lot of sense. Do you think that you could talk to your mom about this? Please?
I've been listening to you, but what's wrong with you?
What? He suddenly glared at me and said in a harsh tone,
That's my mom! You're a failure for not caring about your husband's mom!
What? I didn't expect him to say I was a failure. Oh, I'm pissed. But he's also a mama's boy, so I wasn't surprised that he would say this. Hey, what kind of nerve do you have to say I'm a failure? You've been giving me half-hearted answers while looking at your phone. Seriously? I bet you're checking your favorite idol's social media page, as always. You're also a failure, too. Yes, Tobias is an extreme Idol superfan. I allow this guy to buy Idol merchandise and go to concerts, so is it normal for him to talk badly about me? Also, it seems like he's embarrassed about other people, even his mother knowing about this, so he asks to keep it a secret, which I do. From that night onwards, we became on bad terms. What's even more unbelievable is that Tobias and his mom started to gang up on me, saying nasty things to me. One night on a weekday, Paige, Tobias and I decided to go on a trip together next time, so can you please give us some more money? What? I didn't hear anything about that from him.
Of course I won't tell you! I have nothing to say to a failure!
Excuse me? The money you have is Tobias's, right? So just shut up and give it to us! Yes, I'm the one who managed all our finances, but this is too sudden. What happened to the money from selling your parents' house and land? And also your husband's inheritance? I bought these with that. What are the sparkly things you have? A ring and a bracelet? Yep, jewelry, my treasures. Oh no, you used all of the money on those? Yes, I did. I love collecting sparkly things, so of course I bought these. I also have a smart son who's able to buy a condo, so you guys won't need to use that money, right? I knew that, so that's why I used it all.
Smart son? Mom, stop that! I know that, but I'm embarrassed.
Also, who do you think you owe to be able to live in this condo? Tobias, right? So just shut your mouth and hand the money over!
Yeah, exactly.
I declined, so it seems like they borrowed money from a financial company and went on the trip anyway. I asked the dates and destination, and it turned out that there was an Idol concert that Tobias loves being held nearby. I bet he's planning to go to the concert alone and make his mother come home earlier. I wonder how much they borrowed. This is scaring me. People around me are jealous since my husband works at a big company, but I wonder if there's a reason to still be with him. I actually started to think that. And then something decisive happened soon after. I'm home! Oh my, the trip was so fun. Welcome home! Huh? Where's Tobias? He said he wanted to go somewhere, so we parted ways coming home. Oh, if I remember correctly, there should be a meet and greet at that Idol group, so he must be there right now. Oh, I have something for you, Paige. She took out a divorce paper from her bag with Tobias' side filled in and handed it over. What? If you don't want to end up homeless after being divorced, give all of his salary and savings to us. Right now! Hurry! What? Why? I know that you'll be in so much trouble if he divorces you. If you hand it over, he'll give you money. Don't worry about that. Oh, I see what's going on. They thought that if they threatened me with divorce papers, I would quietly hand over the money. Quit messing around, you crazy scumbags. At that moment, I made up my mind. Wow, these two are really stupid, aren't they? Mother-in-law said, "Who do you think you owe to be able to live in this condo?" But it's thanks to me, actually. At this point, I was laughing out loud inside as I could predict their unhappy future. But my mother-in-law, who had no idea what I was thinking, kept nagging me, saying, "Give me money or else." Hey, why are you just standing there? Hurry up and go get his bank Okay, will do. What? I'll also divorce. I snatched the divorce paper from her and started to fill out my section. I'll submit this tomorrow morning.
Aren't you going to be in trouble if you divorce? You'll be homeless.
Thanks for worrying about me, but I'll be just fine. Oh, Tobias's bank book and other things you want are in his desk drawer in my room. Here, this is the key. After saying that, I handed the key to her, but she looked down and started muttering something.
I don't care even if they get divorced. Hold on. Then that means we could use the money together.
While she was talking herself, I finished packing up my stuff and said, "You can get rid of the rest of my stuff here. Goodbye." I just told her that, left the condo, and went to the city hall to submit the divorce papers. But that night, as soon as I checked into a hotel, I got a call from Tobias. Yeah, hello?
Paige? Why did you really go submit the divorce papers?
Why? You were the one who signed it in the first place.
I only did that because I wanted to get money from you!
I don't want to talk to you, to be honest. Right now, I'm enjoying myself in a hotel suite with a very nice view, drinking wine and eating caviar to relieve all the stress that someone has put on me.
Paige, you deceived me, didn't you?
Suddenly, my mother-in-law, who was pissed off, butted in.
You left on purpose knowing that Tobias and I would be forced to live on the edge, didn't you? When I opened the drawer, I found his bank books was almost no balance and a bunch of envelopes from his financial companies addressed to him. I didn't know he had this much debt and that you had been helping him pay it off. Is this really happening?
Yes, Tobias has a pretty good salary, but I'm a freelance programmer who makes more than him. We haven't had any in-depth conversations, so she hasn't asked me about my job. It seems like she thinks that just because I work at home, I don't make that much money, and that Tobias, who works for a big company, does.
If he has this much debt, how are we going to live from now on? We're screwed!
It is what it is. You didn't know this, but your son is actually an extreme Idol superfan.
What? Idol? Super fan?
Yeah. When he was single, he bought a lot of merchandise, CDs, in search of special offers, and concerts, so he ended up with a huge amount of debt. Anyways, you like to collect jewelry, right? Tobias is practically your clone. He's also the type who won't be satisfied until he has everything of his favorite idol. Well, I hope you two do your best from now on. Oh, but if two people who are bad at managing money live together, there's no doubt you guys will become broke.
Damn it! Stop making fun of us! Huh. But it's okay. We still have this condo. If we get into a tough situation, we can settle this.
Are you panicking that you stopped thinking or something? Please think carefully. Do you really think that condo is Tobias's, who is drowning in debt right now?
What?
Yep, that condo is under my name, so it's mine. Too bad. Sorry.
No!
So I'll be putting it up for sale soon, so you better hurry up and leave. Bye!
Hey, wait! I'm sorry. Please come home. Without you, we won't be able to live.
Before my mother-in-law could finish what she wanted to say, I hung up and quickly blocked her and Tobias. Then, as if nothing had happened, I picked up my wine glass in front of me and resumed my leisurely time. As for what happened between them, Tobias sent me a letter to my parents' house, and it contained a lot of information. First, they moved into a shabby apartment with a shared bathroom and shower. However, they ended up fighting each other, saying things like, "It's your fault that Paige left," and "It's your fault that we need to live like this," and they cut ties. It seems that my mother-in-law sold some of the jewelry she had and lived off that money for a while, but with her distorted sense of money, living frugally was not an option, and even when she started to work, she was useless, so she was quickly fired. Looks like she hasn't worked properly in her life before. In the end, she was out of money, so she turned to debt collectors and is currently exhausted from working a shady job introduced to them in the mountains with no time to sleep. Tobias also has no money, but can't stop spending on idols, so he's also turned to debt collectors. But his co-workers found out about this, which made him uncomfortable, so he quit. Now he's working on a ship introduced by debt collectors. The letter that explained this ended with one sentence. "Please come and help me, Paige." But I, of course, ripped it and threw it away. As for me, I moved into the condo owned by my mom near my parents' house, and I'm living alone. Oh, by the way, everyone from my family, plus the people from Whisker Wizard Association, came to visit. Oh, I was so happy.
Hey, can I come in now? Wow, this place is really spacious. Lucky!
Paige, how about some chili peppers for a gift? You're about to run out tomorrow. What? Oh, you're right. There's only a little left. Didn't realize that. Thank you.
Long time no see, Paige. This is a souvenir from Istanbul.
It's a snack that local young people recommended me, saying it's very popular now. I had some time and it was good. Thanks. How's California after a long time?
I love it. I could meet all of you and was able to go to the very first McDonald's.
Yesterday, I had a California burrito at a place that Kevin and Philip introduced me to, and it was so delicious. You two are so close.
The beef they use there are cattle raised on my natural farm, actually. Ta-da! Oh, I brought a baby specialist from the Whisker Wizard Association. So have them look after the baby and take a break today, Phoebe.
Thanks! I sensed that, so I brought him his favorite food as a gift. Look! A new cake from Perfect Fancies. A donut-shaped chocolate lime swirl cake, code 12. Huh? What?
I knew you'd get it, Phoebe! Ta-da!
Huh? What? I'm so confused. Anyway, I'll get some drinks for you all, so please relax on the couch. Ding dong! Oh, is that Mom and Dad?
Sorry for being late. I took too long at the supermarket. It's been a while. How have you been, Paige?
Yeah, it's been a while and I'm doing good. Did you get tanned?
Oh, you see. My amateur baseball team has been playing a lot of games, and we haven't lost yet. That's probably because I'm the leader of the cheering squad.
You're still in the top supporter as always. Can I come in, Paige? He said he was going to buy sweets for everyone at the supermarket, but he ended up buying himself some beer too. I see. So, how's the place? If you have any problems or issues, tell the guy named Mr. Patel who lives on the first floor. There's no need to be shy. It's been comfortable so far, thank you. Okay, do you know Mr. Patel or something? Yeah, it's a long story. Oh, I see. Okay, I won't ask then. I told him you're my daughter, so he'll come and say hello to you even if you're 100 meters away. What? He doesn't need to do that. Anyways, he will definitely listen to whatever complaints you have. Mom, I'm scared. What did you do to him to be like that? I'll leave that up to your imagination. Hey, don't forget that I always have your back. If you need anything, reach out to me, okay? Okay. I feel safe knowing that everyone in this family is nearby. Thank you all so much. Thank you for watching! What kind of crazy people will we get to see next? Stay tuned for more!